Hello, everybody, and welcome to Mondoid, your one-stop shop for all things Project Zomboid. And this week, real estate. Yeah, it's actually one of the shortest Mondoids I've ever seen. And there was actually a comment last time, actually a couple comments saying, I wish they would do a monthly doid. Keep in mind that before they were doing a once a week update, they were doing a once a month, maybe once every couple months update, and people were pissed because they weren't hearing from the developer. I love the weekly updates, even if it's just minimal information, or hell, no useful information whatsoever. It is still information. It's still the developer speaking with us and letting us know, hey, things are still happening. And there was a point in time where the developer didn't really say anything to us, and we were very concerned that Project Zomboid was going to become vaporware. The fact that we have something once a week letting us know that it is not, letting us know that they are indeed making progress, is something we should all be happy about. The fact that they take out their time, that they are making the concerted effort to speak with us. So never look a gift horse in the mouth. It's not like these little Mondoids are taking out a huge chunk of the development time as it is. Before we get into it, one more thing. For those of you who are worried that Zomboid has disappeared from the channel, it hasn't. In fact, it's the complete opposite. The reason I'm even taking a small break is because I want to wait for something to be put into the game before I show off anything else, because I feel like I've shown off pretty much everything Project Zomboid has currently to offer. Obviously, when things hit Steam, when other bigger updates come out, and the game is fully out there, I don't see myself stopping to play for quite a long time, but for now, it is just a small break. I'm talking like a week, and we're almost done with that break as it is. So, without further ado, let's get into Mondoid. So, there's only two things I'm really talking about. Oh god, why is it every time that I record, I get the hiccups? It's driving me bonkers. Oh, hang on, I'm gonna take a swig of this life-giving water. Maybe that'll help. Hang on. Okay, so there's only two things they're really talking about here, and one is the interim memory budget slash 3D. Basically, they're still developing the 3D stuff. It's well underway. There's a couple of things preventing them from putting it out fully, outside of the fact that they're still converting everything. In the process, that we've somehow managed to sneak back under the memory budget. Right, so one of the things is that the 32-bit systems are still having a problem with the... oh god, what was I saying? They were having a problem with the 32-bit systems for a while. They've now pushed themselves back under that limitation, and 32-bit system seems to be working pretty well. They're also saying that the engine, the 3D engine, is 100% absolutely necessary for the long-term compatibility and speed of the game, so they're going to continue working on that alongside polishing up the current build, which does not include a 3D system. But will likely continue to release on Desura and look to get ready for Steam using the existing engine, meaning we are likely going to see a Steam Early Access build without 3D, which means we are inching so close to Early Access. Trust me, I'm anxious, as you well know. The reason that they're worried about doing that is they're just mindful of breaking what is already currently there. They don't want to end up breaking the game more with anything that's happening, with what they have got going on. So they're going to continue to polish it and optimize it till they're 100% ready. It's good for a bigger consumer base. As of right now, the closed testing people, and myself included, are definitely running into some bugs with the system, and we don't really want to kind of forward that to the public until it is 100% ready, or at least manageable. At that point, we'll start releasing beta builds with 3D engine, and at that point, hopefully quite mature, as well as NPCs and other much-awaited features. So things are looking quite nicely. The biggest thing that I'm excited for is West Point. West Point is essentially done. They're just fixing up some tile things and some weird zombie behavior in the West Point area. A few things are looking interesting. I'm excited. This is what's going to get me to one of the things I'm looking forward to showing off once I start playing again. Is the West Point area. It adds a whole new area of survival, all new buildings, all new stuff, and that's half the fun for me, is exploring what was once humankind, and I'm very excited to see that, at the very least. It is a long trip north, though, so it's gonna take a long time, but that should make for some exciting trips for a lot of us survivors. I'm very excited. The more the map grows, the more exciting surviving is going to be, because you're going to have to learn the lay of the land a lot more, and it's going to really affect your gameplay. No longer will you be constrained to this particular area, knowing it back to front. Hopefully, will you get bored of looking at the same place over and over, because there's always somewhere new to go, always somewhere new to loot. Moreover, when the NPCs are finally introduced it is going to force you to explore, because you're not going to be the only one living there anymore. The NPCs are going to be looting and basically emptying everything out of all of its food and everything. So with that, it's going to force you to move to areas of the map, and the bigger the map, the more stuff you can do, and the longer you can kind of live and scavenge and fight for your life. And really, that's about it. A cool thing that is happening with one of the developers, MASH, is running a half marathon, which is awesome because she's raising funds for the arthritis research on Sunday. There's a link in the blog itself to go donate to her cause, how much she personally has raised. I definitely think it's for a good cause, and it's always cool to see people doing stuff like that. I myself have done charity walks in my lifetime, and it's just a great thing to do for the community, for humankind, and for those who are suffering for those illnesses and those disabilities. So check it out. This has been your Mondoid for the week. I hope to see you guys next week if you're a once a weeker. If you're a regular, keep a lookout for some RimWorld or whatever else ends up coming out today. And make sure you hit that like button and subscribe to join the Horde. And as always, I'll see you all next time. Water.